Hello, my name's Libby Tempest, and I'm going to read You Do by Kes Gray and Nick Sharratt. Don't pick your nose, said Daisy's mum. You do, said Daisy. When? Said Daisy's mum. In the car on the way to Harry's, said Daisy. I wasn't picking, I was scratching, explained Daisy's mum. Don't slurp your soup, said Daisy's mum. You do, said Daisy. When? Said Daisy's mum. On Saturday, when we had chicken noodle, said Daisy. Oh, well, that was because I'd been to the dentist, explained Daisy's mum. Don't leave your clothes on the floor, said Daisy's mum. You do, said Daisy. When? Said Daisy's mum. Last week, when you were going to that party, said Daisy. Oh, well, I couldn't decide what to wear, explained Daisy's mum. Don't wear your wellies in the house, said Daisy's mum. You do, said Daisy. When? Said Daisy's mum. Last weekend, when you came in from the garden, said Daisy. Oh, well, that was because I had to fill the watering can, explained Daisy's mum. Don't keep fidgeting, said Daisy's mum. You do, said Daisy. When? Said Daisy's mum. In the church at that wedding we went to, said Daisy. Oh, well, that's because the seats were too hard, explained Daisy's mum. Don't sit so close to the telly, said Daisy's mum. You do, said Daisy. When? Said Daisy's mum. When you were watching that soppy film, said Daisy. Oh, that was because I didn't have my contact lenses in, explained Daisy's mum. Don't pull your mouth full, said Daisy's mum. You do, said Daisy. When? Said Daisy's mum. When your jacket potato was too hot, said Daisy. Oh, well, I wasn't talking, I was blowing, explained Daisy's mum. Don't lollop, said Daisy's mum. You do, said Daisy. When? Said Daisy's mum. Last Monday evening, said Daisy. Oh, well, I'd just done my exercises, explained Daisy's mum. Don't eat all the nice ones, said Daisy's mum. You do, said Daisy. When? Said Daisy's mum. All the time, said Daisy. Oh, well, that's because I only like the nice ones, explained Daisy's mum. Don't keep saying you do, said Daisy's mum. You do, chuckled Daisy. Daisy's mum put her hands on her hips and looked Daisy straight in the eye. I do not keep saying you do. You do. You just said it twice, giggled Daisy. Right, who deserves a good tickling, laughed Daisy's mum, chasing Daisy into the garden. Who deserves a good tickling? I do, squealed Daisy. And that's the end.